Browse the internet with safety, privacy, and better access thanks to a VPN. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and ExpressVPN is a fabulous tool for helping your internet experience to run as smoothly as possible. ExpressVPN can help with this, both by providing an extra layer of security and privacy when you're browsing online, and by making it appear as if your computer, or phone, or other device is in a different country, so that you can access streaming content that might otherwise be inaccessible. What's more, ExpressVPN is fantastically easy to use. You can connect with just a few clicks of a mouse or taps of a touchscreen. To show you what you need to do to get connected, let's walk through the process of downloading, installing, and using the ExpressVPN app. Using ExpressVPN is wonderfully simple. All we need to do is go to the ExpressVPN website, expressvpn.com, to download the app. Here I'm using the Windows app, but there is also an option for Mac. Once on the website, it's a simple matter of clicking Download App. I'm going to choose where to save this, but your computer might just automatically save it to your Downloads folder. So I'll open up the folder where I've saved this and double-click on the file. It'll now open up and install the app itself. This is very quick, it won't take much time at all. Depending on your computer, you may get a message popping up asking for permission to install the software. Just go ahead and click Yes or Accept on that if it shows up. Once it's open, you have the option to sign in or buy a subscription. I'm going to click Sign In. There is a brief connection pause, and then you'll have the option to either enter your activation code, if you have one, or sign in using your email address. Let's walk through both of these options to see how it's done. If you're signing in with your email address, click on Sign In with Email Link, then type in your email address and click Email My Sign-In Link. You'll then need to open up your email inbox and find the email from ExpressVPN. It'll contain a link that you then click on, which will bring you back to the app, and you'll be signed in. If you have any issue at all, there's a chance it may go to your spam folder, so be sure to check there if you don't have the email. You may also be prompted for a password, which you'll either have chosen yourself, or you may have been emailed a system-generated password when you bought your subscription. Alternatively, you can sign in using your activation code. You should have been emailed this code when you purchased your subscription. Simply copy the long series of letters and numbers into the box, then click Continue. If all has worked, you'll now be asked a couple of questions. First, launch at startup. This means, do you want the ExpressVPN app to automatically open and turn itself on when you turn on your computer? Click OK if you'd like this to be done automatically. Click No Thanks if you'd rather open it manually yourself when you want to use it. Neither is better, it's just a personal preference. Next is Help Improve ExpressVPN, which is just a request for the app to send performance data back to the company to help with stability, internet speed, that sort of thing. It won't be sending any additional data about how you use the app, no personal information, just technical stuff. If you're happy with that, click OK, otherwise click No Thanks. And that's it, you're ready to go. This is the standard dashboard within the app. If it's red, that means it's not turned on. If it's green, that means you're connected using a VPN. So if I go ahead and click this button, there, now I'm connected via a server in the London Docklands area. Connecting via a local server in your home country is useful if you want to browse the internet anonymously. So for example, hackers aren't going to be able to track my data via location. And big companies who gather data are also not going to be able to track me at the moment. That's one of the big benefits of ExpressVPN. I can browse the internet without fear of being watched. Of course, one of the other benefits is that I can make my computer act like it's in a different country to see websites and video content that might not be available at home. If I click these three little dots, I can now search for locations all over the world. So for example, I can click here and connect to a server in New York in the USA. This pop-up here warns me that my internet is going to be patchy for a second as I switch locations. I can click the little box at the bottom to stop this from popping up in future. This is important though. Bear in mind, if you're changing your location, there will be a moment during which your computer won't be connected to the internet. If you're running a download or a video call or playing a computer game online, bear in mind your connection will be unstable for just a second. As soon as things go green, I'm connected, so my computer is now displaying as being in New York. It is just that simple. Click the country and location I want, click the big On button, and wait for it to go green, and I'm connected. So I'll be able to view all kinds of content on American Netflix that won't be available in the UK. Now, ExpressVPN can be used on other devices, such as tablets or phones. You're allowed up to 5 different devices in total. So if I click on these 3 lines at the top left-hand corner, I can then go down to Secure All Your Devices. If I click on this, I can get a setup link sent to my email. If you're looking to use this on a phone or what have you, you'll need to download the mobile app to that device before you can sign in. But the mobile app looks practically identical to the desktop app and works in exactly the same way. So let's do a practical demonstration. Here I'm heading to the UK DAZN website. You're able to watch Italian broadcasts of Serie A and experience the passion of the commentators yourself. Even if you can't understand the language, it's a great way to watch big games like the Milan Derby. Here we see that UK subscribers can watch football, boxing and sports shows, but have to go elsewhere for their Serie A coverage. So I'll click on these three little dots next to the location that I'm set to, and then I'll search in this box for Italy. I've got two choices. I'll go to Milan, because why not? So there's a brief second as this connects, and now as I refresh the page in my web browser, far more content available to me now that DAZN thinks I'm in Italy. Look at this, plenty more to see. This will work for all major streaming services, Amazon, Disney+, Netflix, all kinds of things. You can also use ExpressVPN when you're travelling abroad to access content from back home. All of this comes with the added security and privacy that ExpressVPN provides, so you know nobody's spying on you when you're using the internet, and you can browse with confidence and access Serie A no matter where you live in the world.